Okay, so let's see how to create the ring as shown in the picture. Okay, let's first import the picture by picture command, and let me take you to that photo, and click or type in 0, enter, and drag it the scale as you want. As I have shown you before, you can scale your photo if you need to tracing on it. So right now we are just moving its layer and lock it, so accidentally it cannot move. Now let's create shank. So first of all, for ring we need to create a ring diameter. So you can also do Google for a ring size chart and take diameter in mm size. So you need to specify your millimeter value. So suppose if let me take 19.66 mm. Okay, so now I am going to create shank. So observe your shank shape. So where it's going and where it's connecting, it's circular or in on which shape. So this is my top portion. So let's first create overall shape. So always create overall structure, then after step by step go on design step by step, because you need to specify where it's connecting, where it's going, everything means which is its center portion. So create overall structure, then step by step create its parts using different commands. So let's use offset and specify thickness value of 2 mm. So it's to some where some people are also taking 1.6 or 1.2 as well. So it's thickness of the shank. Okay, let me connect this shank to this upper umbrella shape portion. So it's outer body of the umbrella. So inner side connect inner and outer portion will connect outer side. Okay, so now let's take arc will create a beautiful shape. So let's use O snap, turn on O snap, and keep turn on and off all the option which are required. So let's click start portion on quadrant, and here you can take near shape. So it's snapping to center, so turn off center. Now you can click anywhere and set your shape accordingly. So it should be tangent if possible. If you know tangency, you should maintain your tangency. And let's create outer shape to outer shank surface. So let's take again quadrant and go to front and set your arc end portion and set your arc's curvature. Okay, so now it should not be bump at the joint, so we need to use arc blend option, but arc blend cannot connect with single means full circle. It should have a arc, and now I have full circle. So let's split into two parts so that this arc's end portion can connect with this new arc. Okay, so let's convert this circle to arc. Now I want to change end portion of this arc to this arc, means we are changing connecting two different arcs. So let's have a arc blend portion. Now click on arc blend. You can also use adjustable curve blend, but arc blend will use wonderful work. Now bring the ends to nearby and change the end connection, end to end connection. So it will also showing white graph. So you need to match your white graph. See, it should be matched properly. It's accidentally turned off. So let's do it again. Arc blend. So arc blend will connect and match two ends perfectly. So let's first click and second click. Now bring the end portion to near about first end. So click here and bring it this way. So see, you can, while you are moving, you can see the curvature, white graph of the curvature. You need to match this curvature. See, it's matching. Now it's perfectly matching. Okay, so after creating overall structure, shank structure and top portion structure, so now let's create dome shape of the centers. For that, I'm using line option. So line vertical to C plane is line means you can create your straight line from vertical portion. Now we need to use arc with the option start and point on the arc. So you need to adjust your arc curvature, so you can do its revolve to create one wonderful round shape. So I have created this round shape, arc shape. Now I'm going to use revolve. So revolve will require axis, first point and second point to define axis, then start angle 0, 360 is the end angle. So you will have this wonderful dome shape for the top surface. Now we need to create curves from the top. So let's have one line for proper specification, and I'm going to use ellipse option. So let's check ellipse. This is ellipse from center, so it's creating symmetric. So let's use ellipse from diameter option. So uh, let's create this elliptical shape to create uh, shape as shown in photo. So now doing offset work. Okay, doing offset again for point. Let's make 0.45 for inside in between gap, and again offset of point 1.7 as defined previously. Let's do it 0.45 again for gap. You will understand this after we use stream option. So for right now, just do as shown in this exercise. So let's do it again, offset for 1.7. Okay, so this 1.7 would have diamonds on that. Okay, let's go to perspective and let's check where it has been created. So let's go to perspective. Oh, it's on below. Oh, it's on C plane. So we also need this circle on C plane, so we need to project to C plane option, and we don't want to delete that, so click no. Okay, the curves are also at bottom portion, so we also need to project to C plane. And yes, this time I want to delete the curves, original curves. Okay, so they both are on same plane, so we can use split option. So split will cut them into two parts and hide those extra curves and move them into another extra layer. Okay, rename it to extra. So it should be on the same plane, then only it will split. Okay, now select the curves and we go to top view, apply project command. This time we are going to use only project command. So it will project the, now select the surface and it will project those curves onto that surface. So we will have those curves on that surface. So now our task become easy. So we need to remove extra portion or split extra portion of the surface. For that, select that surface. Click on the surface, then we can trim or we can do split work. Okay, so for right now we are using split. Click. Now surface has been splitted by this curve. Move it to extra layer. Okay, so we also need to cut this portion of the surface. Before that, we need to project this curve on this surface, so we will have this curve limitation. So where it should be cut, we will get that boundary. So that's why we have project that curve on this surface. Okay, so again split using that curve. Also move this surface to extra layer. these surfaces which has been moved to extra layer are not required, extra surfaces. Now let's use trim command. So we can click on the surface to trim the portion, extra portion. Okay, now let's move this extra portion to extra layer. So we will have this kind of surface after from the DOM shape. Okay, so now let's create line perpendicular. It should be perpendicular. Make sure your OSNAP option of perpendicular is turned on, so it will highlight perpendicular option. So click first and second click as a perpendicular. Okay, so we will have this option. Now let's there are too many options are there. We can create surface. So okay, this surface. Okay, when we have edge, or means when we have any object, always try to use edge of that surface. So we will have some proper shape. Okay, let's make it two rail shape. Okay, no, it's not showing proper result. Let's there are too many options are there, so let me change the option. What and try to use easy option. We can create easily, convert this surface into solid. So let's create perpendicular shape, a perpendicular line at this end portion. Okay, so we can understand the end portion here. Okay, so now I have multiple options, but for now let me select this surface and copy to this corner point to bottom corner point. Okay, so we'll have perfectly two surfaces. Now we need to close this open end, so we will use sweep to. So this is my surfaces. These both are two rails, and this is my cross section. Okay, so we will have this side closer. Similarly, sweep to rail 1, rail 2, and cross section here. So we will close this option. Now select all the four surfaces and apply join. So join the surfaces, and if your planner ends, so we can apply cap portion. So select that surfaces and we can apply a cap, but it's not working. So let's use this option, surface from 2, 3 or 4 edge curves. So we can apply to edges. Don't select curve, use edges when we have edge. Okay, so we have closed the end, and similar way we have selected these 4 edges, and we can close them. Okay, so select those surfaces with the shift key, multiple selection, and control J for join. It's now perfectly closed the solid poly surface, so it's perfectly solid and perfect for 3D printing. So we can with the same method we can do this portion for another two surfaces. So let's first make perpendicular curves, that means perpendicular line to the both the ends, and you can turn on and turn off the OSNAP options as required. So first let's create all those perpendicular lines, and if backside lines are means making some problems, you can also hide them if they don't required for right now, and then using control alter H you can unhide them later. So control H is for hide, and control alter H is for unhide those lines. So for right now let's try to make perpendicular. Okay, let's hide, control H. Okay, so again line. Okay, make it perpendicular. Okay, so now we can copy the surface from this corner to bottom corner, and this surface also we can copy from this corner to bottom corner. Okay, so base point is very important for these surfaces. Okay, now let's use sweep to rail. So sweep to rail will have surface edge and this cross. Okay, once we have created these surfaces into solid, now let's create multiple patterns. So select them all, go to top view and use polar array option for circular pattern. Type in 0 enter for center and specify your number of patterns and 360-degree. So it will create 4 results into 360-degree. Now it looks perfect. So you should maintain your shape. Means you can also use 2D curve before creating. Now select for the shank. We are proceeding for the shank. So let's first create this outer border as extrude. So let's make extrude curve and specify height up to this point of this corner. Okay, so we will have this outer border. Okay, so that's fine. Now I want to convert these curves into shank, means solid shank. So you can use wireframe option to look into. So you can close that portion here and use sweep to. Okay, sweep 2 will have slash option, add slash. So use this option for creating proper meshing of the surface. So it will have good ISO curves and good, it will useful in future solid portion. When we use this surface for solid creation, you will have the good output, means proper solid, means they have good output of solid model. Okay, so now use both the sides, specify value and use OK. Now let's do mirror of this right side shank. Specify your middle point. Okay, so do it perfectly with the O snap option. So we will have this mirror option. Now let's make a bridge. Okay, so we will have a bridge. So for that, let's make one circle. So circle center and snap it to bottom portion. So it's our finger size. On top portion, let's do it offset outer side as thickness required. And now let's cut this circle at this point. So let's make line to cut this circle portion. Okay, always keep turning off those objects which are not required, so you can hide them and make your lines, and later you can turn them on. So for right now I'm just using mirror option to make a perfect mirror, means symmetric portion. Now select those lines and use split option. So now select and join them and apply join and apply extrude curve. Okay, they are on different planes. So you can also use another option, that is align. So select this closed enclosure area and select this line and yeah, select this center line and use align option. So let's go to align centers and drag it there. Okay, so this is fine. Now select this extrude, select this curves for extrude curve and specify your thickness. So we will have this. Specify thickness value both the sides. Okay, so now we will have this wonderful ring, the umbrella shape ring. Okay, so follow the steps step by step. and we will have this result. Now if you want to apply some basic render, so you can also do ray tracing. So ray trace will have wonderful result. And hide for hiding those curves, go to select panel and select curves and hide them.